Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Dark Souls. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered, where we have entered into dark Anor Londo, where there is no sunlight, and we have exposed the illusion that Guinevere was still here. It was actually an illusion set up by Gwendolyn, her brother, which there was quite a bit of lore on him as well, but we'll get to it.
You, was it? How dare you produce a blade upon a deity? How did you ever get this?
Why can't I? Oh, I'm gonna die to that, aren't I? Why can't I lock onto you? Oh, you fat roll. And they have a parrying knife, a parrying dagger.
But how? This man is a threat. Master Gwendolyn.
Give me that Firekeeper soul. So important to note is when you saw her do that with the blade, that was intentional. And she mentioned Master Gwendolyn. Curious. However, we can pay a little visit to Master Gwendolyn very soon. I do, however... Oh, I don't think I can use that bonfire anymore. I can warp. I need to go find a bonfire. Because, A, I want more Estus. And B, I would really love some more Estus before I face Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn is tricky, one could say. And there's an extra little piece that I'd like to accomplish while I'm here. I'd like to enact some revenge for an old friend of mine, which you'll see what I mean in a little bit. However, notice very few things down here have changed. There's still the Titanite demon lurking in here. There's still the knights in here. There's more of the illusion in the cathedral. Oh. Sir, I have no quarrel with you. Oh, I can't just button mash my way through him. Pity. Thank you for the 1,000 souls, though. I appreciate it. Oh, hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Hopefully I can hit this bonfire, and Solaire will be gone. So we can warp to pretty much any bonfire that has activity. So there's Anor Londo, which is actually I can warp there? Huh. Okay. It might be dead, but I believe I can still warp to it. It is on the network. Yep, see, it is dead. Firekeeper absent. So this bonfire has gone out. Because I had to kill the Firekeeper. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if the bonfire would still go if the Firekeeper was alive, if I just ran by her and didn't fight her. However, notice the noise. It's desolate. The wind howls. It's not pleasant anymore. It's empty, cold. Now, I mentioned previously the other captains of the guard. We'll get there. In fact, we'll get there after we complete most of the game. Because you don't actually get to see the rest of the King's Guard until, well, until we get to the DLC. They were a bit forgotten for a while. But I assure you, they are every bit as powerful as legends say. Don't believe this is where I want to be. No, it is not. Notice how the painting guards are still there as well. They have not moved from their post. Which, again, that's more to come. We haven't gotten there yet. There's so much more to this game than I've been able to show you so far. We've only scratched the surface as to what's going on in this world. We need to go down once more. That was an odd glitch, but okay. Oh, I forgot there's a bonfire here. How serendipitous for me. I don't know if any of you caught that noise, but that was the noise of an illusion going away. Not sure what illusion was destroyed. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. We're gonna take a look at this. Lord Gwyn's firstborn, who inherited the sunlight, once wore this ancient ring, boasts the strength of miracles. Gwyn's firstborn was a god of war, but his foolishness led to a loss of the annals, and the rescinding of his deific status. Today, even his name is not known. Interesting. As I mentioned before, can I still do it? No. It's been taken, my option is taken from me. Here comes Gwendolyn, and he is actually the leader of the Dark Moon Blades, which, if you're a Dark Moon Blade, you get access to what the Firekeeper used earlier, was she sheathed her blade in magics. So Gwendolyn was the leader of the coven she belonged to.
Heretic. First thou offendeth the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord. I am the Dark Sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commence.
This is Gwendolyn. You might be saying, Gwendolyn sounds like an awfully feminine name. Get close enough in time. This is the problem with this fight, is Gwendolyn is very difficult to pin down. That comes at you so fast. So while you get the chance, that's when you get to hit him. Oh my. I didn't realize what was going on. So Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Now you might be saying, why Dark Sun? Why is that a thing? It's because when Gwendolyn was born, his father thought him a girl. Too feminine, too small, too meek to be a warrior. So he raised him basically as you'd raise a girl, as a magic user. Not as a warrior, but as a scholar. Gwendolyn wasn't a big fan of this, and it caused a lot of problems in the family. There's a lever over here. Nice. Where's the lever, Kronk? This is most unfortunate. I didn't sit at the other bonfire, apparently. Huh. Okay, well. I have to go down the round. This is most unfortunate for me, because this is one of my least favorite portions of the game. But I will do what I must. It's always a great feeling in these games when you know you're becoming more powerful. I can one-shot these gentlemen now. With ease. Go. There we go. Now please, there we go, bye-bye. Can now move down the ladder. Here we go. And make sure I hit that bonfire down below, so we can avoid this kind of thing again. So it's actually 2 cranks downward. That noise is one that I actually very much dislike. It's a very unique noise. I know exactly what noise it is when it's happening, but it just... something about it. The grinding, the stone churning noise, the squeal of metal on metal. There we go. Now I should have no issue fighting Gwendolyn again. We get the pretense again. We can skip that though. And that's where I died before. I want my body back. So that giant shot, or like bolt you see, will go through walls. One more hit. So this shot, that will go through walls. So if you use the edges for cover from these slower bolts, he'll actually hit you through it. There we go.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
That's a cool story. Soul of Gwendolyn. Let's take a look at that. Let's look at the one for Smo too, though I believe we covered most of the lore for him. Soul of Smo the Executioner, who guards the cathedral in the forsaken city of Anor Londo. Special beings have special souls, yeah. Use the soul of this eerily gleeful executioner. Soul of Gwendolyn. Soul of Dark Moon Gwendolyn, god of the dark sun, and the guardian of the deserted Anor Londo. Again, you only know that if you kill him. But you only can find him if you dispel his illusion. Use the soul of Gwyn's lastborn to acquire a huge amount of souls or create a unique weapon. He was actually the third child. The lastborn. Chain is away. The brass helmet, brass armor. The brass armor set. Helm of the Dark Moon Nidus, Firekeeper of Anor Londo. After becoming undead, she visited the Dark Sun Gwendolyn at the Mausoleum of the Spiral Depths, became a Blade of the Dark Moon, and assumed the flame-keeping duty. She received this helmet, which hides her hideous form and helps her hunt the guilty. So, as we discussed before, I was gonna say the same thing. As we discussed before, the guilty would be those who attack innocents, who hunt them for their humanity. And this one is empty. So if you notice, firstborn, lastborn, Guinevere. She took her things and left. She straight up abandoned everybody. And we just got the miracle Sunlight Blade. Miracle wielded by Lord Gwyn's firstborn. Boosts right weapon with rays of sun. The power of the sunlight, manifested as lightning, is very effective against dragons. When the eldest son was stripped of his deific status, he left this on his father's coffin, perhaps as a final farewell. However, his father's coffin is not an accurate representation of what's going on here. Gwyn never came home. His body is not in a tomb. We'll find him sooner rather than later. Or I should say later rather than sooner. It's going to be the last thing we do in this playthrough. But speaking of ending, I'm going to end this episode here. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to all of you later. Alrighty. See ya! You ever just get like a song like, deeply embedded in your brain for like a week at a time? That's the Trooper from Iron Maiden for me right now. Like I just have the intro riff just stuck in my head forever. Yeah, it's just, it's in there. It's in there forever.